Today, I'm going to talk about how to bring Usha Village to where you're at. Stay tuned. Dr. Sebi's Usha Village is located in Honduras. It's a tropical healing village with a plethora of natural resources, some which include plants and rare water within the village. 2020 prices to visit Usha Village at the moment is at $1,500 per week. It's recommended that you do a minimum of 2 weeks. I don't know about you, but right now I can't afford that. Maybe once I hit the 200,000 subscriber mark. Many who are like me can't afford that right now. And even if you could, with what's going on in the world right now, not many of us find ease in traveling to do so. So I want to share with you a couple ways that you could bring Usha Village to where you're at that's more cost effective. Now, Usha Village is said to have healing waters and certain plants like the duck. So the methods that I give to you will not be the exact same, but it's taking that methodology that Usha Village has to do the best that you can where you're at. I hope that's understood. Our first step to bring Usha Village to where you're at, you have to think about the meal. When it comes to the meal, you have to think about what, when, and how it's going to be consumed. At Usha Village, they do breakfast and one afternoon meal only. And breakfast is always only fruit. For your main afternoon meal, in accordance to the nutritional guide, any cooked dish that is about twice the portion size of your fist, paired along with a fresh salad. If you are very hungry after this main meal, nibble on fruit. According to how the Usha Village does it, it's better to do without fruit and drink the Irish moss instead. Sharon herbalist Ross was able to capture footage on how Usha Village prepares their Irish moss drink. I do mine's a little differently. I kind of make the sea moss gel, add it to a smoothie, but I'll go ahead and tag the original video that Sharon was able to capture within the description box. Natural spring water. At Usha Village, they sip on 4 to 5 cups of natural hot thermal spring water every day. In absence of this, it's recommended that you drink 3 to 4 liters of spring water daily. In addition to spring water, there are 3 basic daily herbal drinks at Usha, and these are consumed at meal times and before bedtime. Quassia tea, also known as Ahmaud, Maya tea, which you can substitute with sarsaparilla or similar herbs that are packed with iron, such as burdock and yellow dock root. And last but not least, holy thistle tea, which is the same as blessed thistle or cardo santo, and this is not to be confused with milk thistle. All 3 are simple teas without sweetener. That's very important to make sure that you're not adding any sweetener to your herbal teas. I wasn't able to find any of these herbs at my East End food co-op because of the times we're in now. A lot of these herbs are flying off the shelf, but I'll go ahead and leave a link to where you can possibly find them online. If you happen to know any black-owned businesses that sell herbs, please let me know, and then I can go ahead and add that in as well. Another way to give yourself an experience in healing, treat yourself to a sauna every now and then. Aim at 15 minutes minimum daily in a sauna. If you don't have a sauna available, run a hot water bath daily and include a few drops of eucalyptus essential oil. Soak for 30 minutes. Be sure to wash off with cold water to close your pores. Meditation. Do find or make time to retreat somewhere in your home for quiet time, or just sit still outside where possible and listen to the birds. Why not visit a local park nearby and go for a walk in the woods? Do whatever works for you to aid relaxation and mental rest. You see, the thing that makes Usha Village work is that they're able to get someone who is removed from their environment, brought into an environment designed for healing. With that concept in mind, sometimes you just have to remove yourself, even if it may be temporary. Anything helps. Alright, so let us recap for the meal. The meals are not heavy. There's no snacks in between. And then the portion size is a fair amount. We're not overeating. Natural spring water, you're drinking enough to make sure that you remain hydrated throughout the day. The herbs mentioned have a high source in iron, so if you can't find those, find other herbs that have high sources of iron, and they're there to, replenish you, restore the body, removing yourself from an environment into a new one, and then taking the time to meditate, to gather your thoughts, and it gives you the chance to cut off from society and focus on you. Cut off all the social media apps. Even if it's Monday at 8 a.m. and you're supposed to tune into this video, don't do that. Take the time to meditate, all right? So that's all we have for today, and providing you methods on how you can bring the Usha Village experience to where you're at. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to hit the like if you did, hit the unlike if you didn't. It is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, get notified every time we drop content here on the channel. Monday at 8 a.m. Until next time, Tu Tao Nana.